Welcome everybody. So glad you could join us. My name is Julie Hill. I'm the Life Enrichment Director at Beltray Senior Living in Bloomington, Indiana. We're going to do another session of mindful movement meditation. I wanted to remind you all that you can do this exercise with your shoes on or without your shoes. But if you do leave your shoes on when we're standing up, it would be better to have a shoe that doesn't have a heel onto it. I like doing it barefooted, actually. So let's get started. We're going to start by loosening up our joints and then doing a little chair yoga, and it'll be followed by some deep breathing. We'll do a little visual meditation, and at the end I'll do some guided Tai Chi adaptive movements for you. And all together it should leave you feeling nice and relaxed, centered, and aware of your body. So let's get started. We'll start by loosening up our ankles in one direction, wrapping your foot in one direction, and go back the other way. And then point your toe and extend your heel. Point your toe, extend your heel, point and extend, and hold it there for a few moments. And I want you to try to feel the back of your knee. And then we'll put your foot down and do the next foot, wrapping your foot in one direction, and then go back the other way. And then point your toe and extend your heel. Point, extend, point, and extend, and hold it there for a few moments, feeling the back of your knee. And we'll put your foot down, and now we're going to go up on our toes, loosening up our ankles some more, and then back on our heels. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, and heels. And we're going to loosen up our shoulders by bringing our shoulders up to our ears and then pulling them down. Shoulders up and down, up, and down. Roll your shoulders back, big rolls, and roll them forward. And then lean your ear over to your shoulder, stretching out the side of your neck. And then lean your ear over to the other shoulder, stretching out the other side of your neck. Just go as far as you feel. And then bring your head up. And now look over your shoulder and take a nice deep breath in and a long exhale out. Look back the other way. Again, breathing in deep and exhaling long. And then bring your head forward. Now we're going to push our shoulder blades together and back, stretching out in between your shoulder blades in the back, and then give yourself a hug. Breathe into your stretch and exhale long. Let's do it again, shoulder blades together and back, and this time put the other arm on top when you give yourself a hug. Breathe in deep and exhale long. And then we're going to drop our chin to our chest, stretching out the back of our neck a little bit more. Breathing in deep and exhaling long. And then bring your head up. And now I want you to lean forward, just go as far as you feel. Try to touch your toes. We're stretching out the lower part of our back now. And then I'm going to have you come up very slowly. And I want you to imagine stacking each vertebrae one at a time, starting from the bottom. Slowly roll your spine up until you're in an upright position, and keeping your chin kind of tucked in so that your neck is in line with the other vertebrae. I want you to take a nice deep breath in, long exhale out. And sit up as tall and straight as you possibly can. Push down through the bottom of your feet. Engage your core stomach muscles and sit up as tall and straight as possible. and then relax. And with your arms now to the sides of the chair, we're going to lean sideways. Bring your arm up over your head, just go down as far as you feel like. We're just stretching out our side. And then we're going to go back and do the same thing on the other side. Again, just go as far as your body allows. Don't overstretch. And now we're going to take our hand over our lap. Hold on to the arm of the chair if you're sitting in an armchair. If you're not, hold on to the side of your leg. And then take your other hand and put it behind your chair. We're using the back of the chair for leverage to lift up your spine and twist to look behind you. And then let's go and do the same thing on the other side. Lift your spine, twist, and look behind you. And then come back forward. And now let's extend our hands out in front of us, putting our palms up, palms down, and then drop your thumbs and have the palms go out to the side. Again, palms up, down, and out to the side, palms up. You should feel this in your elbows. Out to the side, one more time. Palms up, palms down, and out to the side. And now we're going to open up our fingers and stretch them as wide as you can make your fingers stretch, and make a fist. Stretch, fist, stretch, fist, stretch, and fist. And now we're going to touch each finger to our thumb. One at a time, do it as many times as you like. And then let's loosen our fingers up a little bit more, and pretend we're playing the piano or typing. And with your elbows locked into your sides, I want you to station your arms and move your wrists back and forth like windshield wipers. And then we're going to do flaps up and down, and then circles. Circle back the other way, and then just kind of shake everything out. All right, let's talk a little bit about breath. It's really the most important part of a mindful and a meditative practice. Now that we're all loosened up, I want you to think about breathing. We breathe in and out naturally every day, and you don't have to think about it. But when you do think about it, you bring mindfulness to the breath. And you slow down. Mindfulness means that we're not worrying about what's happening an hour from now or what we're going to have for lunch. And it doesn't mean that we're thinking about our conversation that we just had in the hallway. It means about being present right now and in the moment. And in order to do a focus on your breathing and to control your breath, you must be mindful. So we're going to breathe in over the course of 4 counts, and then I'm going to have you exhale over the course of 5 counts. Breathing in slowly and exhaling long. If you put your hand over your stomach about 1 inch or so below your navel, and if you let your belly expand when you breathe in, and deflate when you exhale, you're breathing into the lower part of your lungs. You don't really breathe into your belly, you just breathe into the lower part of your lungs, and this makes your belly expand. This is called deep breathing, and you can do this at any time to help you relax. So let's do it one more time or a couple times together, breathing in deep and exhaling long. Time, breathe in and exhale long. Okay, let's try to hold on to the slow rhythmic way of breathing, and we're going to stand up and match movement to our breath. So stand up, move behind your chair, or use a chair in front of you to catch yourself if you need to. I'm going to stay in front so you can see my feet. We're just going to continue to breathe, breathing in and exhaling long. Breathe in and out. Breathe in Breathe in and out. And now let's add our arms. And we're going to let them float up to the front as we breathe in. And then collapse them into our chest as we breathe out. Then awaken your hands as you breathe in. And let your arms slowly float down to the sides as you breathe out. Breathe in, and you want to really move slow. This is the mindful part. Slowly collapse your arms to your chest. Awaken your hands. And down. Breathe in. And out. Awaken hands. And down. One more time. And rest. All right. So that should have felt like a grounding movement. And now we're just going to twist. And let the centrifugal force of the twist dictate your arm movement. And if you could cross your middle line in front with the arm, that would be ideal. And now we're going to loosen up our rotator cuffs by letting our arms just kind of fly around like they're pendulums. Creating a little air in the room here. Back and forth this way a little bit. And now we're going to wake up our chi. And we're going to wake our chi up by hitting ourselves. Right here in the small of our shoulder. The chi is considered in Chinese medicine a word to describe the energy of your body. And it moves through your body, through the meridians. And this area of your shoulder is a main highway for those meridians and for that energy to move through. So you're stimulating the energy of your body. And now we're going to do some self-massage where we're just massaging our sternums, nice vigorous massage on your sternum here. And then your arm between your elbow and your shoulder, like you're taking a shower. And on the other side. And then using this part of our hand, we're going to massage our waist, stroking from the back forward. Between the bottom of the rib cage and the top crest of your pelvic bone. And then let's use our knuckles to massage our backside. If you put your hands on your hip in the Wonder Woman pose, you stroke right down to your tailbone. And then finally, we'll use our fingertips to massage the sides of our legs between our hip joint and our knee joint, catching that sciatic nerve area. Okay, so now that we've told our body to wake up, we're ready to do the adaptive Tai Chi movements. So again, we're going to start with our feet, the width of our hips and our shoulders, and our toes are pointing straight forward. And we're going to step out with our left foot. We're going to shift our weight forward. And then we're going to shift back. And when we're forward, we're breathing in. And when we shift back, we breathe out. And when we shift forward and breathe in, we're going to let our arms float up to the side like we're a bird in flight. And then the arms come down and cross over in front. So breathe in and out. Breathe in. Out. One more time. Breathe in. Thumbs up are good. And out. Step back and breathe in. And then let your arms float down to the sides as you breathe out. Step out with your right foot. Shift your weight forward. Let your arms float up. And then shift back and let your arms float down. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. And And then step back and breathe in and let your arms float down to the sides as you breathe out. It seems like a very simple thing that we're doing, but I'm actually asking you to move your body in space forward and backward. I'm asking you to control your breath in and out. And I'm asking you to move up and down a little bit. And then we're also organizing our arms to those. 4 processes at one time is a lot for your brain to coordinate all together. That's why it takes, this is called mindfulness. All right, so the next movement, we've been grounded, we've been a bird in flight, now we're going to be a wave against the shore, the water element. We're going to step it out again with our left foot. And we're going to again shift our weight forward and breathe in, and then we're going to shift back and breathe out. But this time with your arms, I want you to push out like you're a wave, pushing onto the shore, gathering the shells and bringing them back into the body of water. And then breathe in as you gather, and breathe out when the wave comes back. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Step back and breathe in. And let your arms float down to the sides. Step out to the right. Reach and breathe in and bring it back. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Step back and breathe in and let the arms float down to the sides. And now we're doing sun salutations, the fire element. Gather the energy in the room as you breathe in, reach, and then bring it down into your heart as you breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's hold it here for a few moments. And I want you to think about the energy you've just pushed into your heart. Visualize that light now as a light, a white light, a golden light, whatever color suits you. And visualize that light wrapping around your heart and then moving down into your torso and wrapping around all of your internal organs, filling your entire torso with light. And then move that light energy down into your hips and down your thighs, wrapping around your knees, and then move it down your shins and your calves, wrapping around your ankles, and then spread it out over all the little bones of your feet. And then move that light energy down beyond your feet, down through the carpet and the concrete, and spread it out like a root of a tree. Feel yourself planted in the earth like a tree for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in, and a long exhale out and sink into the earth. And now let's drink that energy back up into our feet. Bring it up around your ankles again, up your shins and your calves, wrapping it around your knees. Move the light energy up your hips and in and around your pelvic area, and then up into your torso again, filling your entire torso with light. Move the light energy out into your shoulders. Feel it moving down your arms and around your elbows, up your forearms, and then spreading out over all the little bones of your hands. And then move the light energy back into your arms and up into your shoulders again. Feel this energy moving across the back of your shoulders now, and then move it up into your neck, and visualize it moving into your head, wrapping around your brain, filling all the folds and the crevices on the right side of your brain, and on the left, and in the front, and in the back. Now move this light energy down in between the right and left hemispheres of your brain, down to the center part of your brain, where your brain stem connects to your spine. Move the light down your spine, one vertebrae at a time, all the way down to your tailbone. And tuck in your tailbone if you feel like it. And then bring that light energy back up and into your heart. Take a nice deep inhale and a long exhale, and as you exhale, think about releasing all the stress you may have collected along the way. And now we're going to open up our hands and let that light stream from our hearts into the world around you. And if you want to visualize special people, do so, and visualize this light connecting you to them in some way. And then bring that energy and that light together and hold it like you're holding a big ball of energy in front of your belly. And we're going to let the ball expand and then deflate. And when it expands, breathe in. And when it deflates, breathe out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And now turn the ball over so you're holding it with one hand on the bottom and one on the top. With the hand that's on top in the direction of that elbow points, turn, following the lead of your top elbow, and then turn your ball over. Then we're going to turn back the other way. Turn your ball over and turn back. Turn your ball over, turn back. Turn your ball over and turn back. And now just drop the ball and paint the air with the palms of your hands, smoothing out what's below and what's above. And most importantly, I want you to take note of how much space your body's taken up on the planet. And then we're going to bring our elbows down to our sides. And I want you to try to feel the gravity pull the palms of your hands. Take a moment here. And be grateful to the earth for having this gravity that holds us into place and for providing us with the elements that sustain our life. Thank you, earth. And that completes our day and our mindful movement. Namaste.